Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going over how to install and connect to Postgres. We're going to be installing it through Brew, and this is specifically for Mac. I will hopefully in the near future do one for Windows and Linux, but for now I only have access to a Mac, so I will only be doing one to a Mac. So the first thing you want to do is connect to your terminal. So actually, let's go step by step here. Launchpad, other, terminal, right? It's right here. The other way you could do it is you could press Command space and just type in terminal. There you go. That will open up your terminal. Your terminal will probably have your username here or your Mac's name here, but no worries. It should be mostly the same. The first command you will want to do is for installing Brew. This is the command. I've already installed Brew. I will have this command in the description so you don't make a mistake with it, just because it's pretty long. But here, just for demonstration's sake, you put your password in, press enter again, and that, well, for me, it's just gonna update, and I'll be like, oh, everything's fine. For you, I'll keep installing for a little bit, and then you'll come up to this section. Now, once you're here, what you're gonna do is Brew version. This will confirm Brew has been installed. If it doesn't show this, read your earlier messages from the install. It should tell you Brew has not been added to the path, and there's 3 commands under that tell you how to add it to the path. Just copy paste those commands. All right. Once you're past that, now this is how you install Postgres. You do Brew install PostgreSQL. It's that easy. As you can see, I'll start downloading and doing some stuff. Let it do its thing. Should be done any minute now. It doesn't usually take too long. Brew does take longer for sure. Yeah, Brew usually gives you also information at the bottom. Make sure you always read it. So if you're installing Brew, at the bottom will tell you how to add it to your path, which is very important. Now here, what does it say? This formula has created a default database, so it tells you where it created it. To start Postgres now and restart at login, do brew service start. And if you don't need to run it, if you don't need a background service, you can just run this. So let's say I don't want a background service so that Brew doesn't run in the background. One way, I could paste this. I believe another way, which is the more user-friendly way to do it, is, I believe if you just search background apps allow in background right here, and you see here it would have Postgres, so you could add some apps if you want, but usually we'll have here something that's running in the background. So for me, since this is a fresh Mac, I don't have anything running in the background. So now that we have installed Postgres, you do Brew services, and this will show you all the services that are running. So you see right now, nothing is running. Status, none. If I do Brew services start, Postgres though, now successfully started, and if I run the same service again, it will show it. Now if I go back to the running in the background, as you can see, Postgres is running. This is the user-friendly way. You can just turn it off from here so it doesn't run in the background. I'm actually gonna turn it off, and so it won't start in the background. Now if I do it again, it says none, and if I start it, it will start, and now it's working. Another command you can do with Brew is services stop. So this will stop it. And lastly, you could also do, if you don't want to do start and stop, and you just want to restart it, you could do also restart. All right, now to connect, so let's confirm it's running. It's running. Now to connect your database, all you got to do is PSQL Postgres. If it's fresh, your fresh database is always Postgres. So once you do that, you see now we are in the database terminal. So now if you do /DT. This will show any tables you have within the Postgres database. And obviously this is fresh, we don't have anything. And if you want to exit the terminal, you just do /Q. That will leave the database terminal. And if you want to exit your usual terminal, you just do exit and then close your terminal. And that is how you install Brew and Postgres. In the next videos, we'll be talking more in details of how databases work, why we need them, why they're important, and a little bit of SQL, nothing too major. And then after that, we're going to be going into backend. So I'll see you guys then.